You don't have to go to no club because the club is right here.
I definitely felt the Verzuz effect on a lot of levels.
We as a people needed some upliftment.
I'm Monica, and you're watching Making. To be able to see two of your favorite artists kind of go head to head in some forms was really, really smart and therapeutic.
I was just like watching Switch and Timbo going back and forth talking about who had the doper records, and I think that's when they were kind of doing like a Verzuz.
Swiss is definitely one of those people that is constantly thinking, and Timbaland is one of those people that are constantly creating.
That was a great look for our music, you know, because we are on that platform giving the people our music and our contribution to life.
We all were home, nothing to do, and it was just so much negativity going around. People are dying, and it was some positivity.
I said if I was going to do it, it'd have to be in the same room because the vibes would have to be different because we are dancehall, we don't sing R&B or hip-hop, you know, we have to have the same amount of energy pushing. Bounty Killer have been my rival for over 20 years. You know, we are friends, so regardless of what you and a man had back in the years, this time we can come together in one room and show that unity that we always want to bring.
The celebration with Brandy and I was kind of inevitable. I initially was a little bit apprehensive only because for so many years, people have this assumption that you can't like, love, support, or listen to both women. And that's bothered me. The rumors don't bother me, the perceptions don't bother me, but the fact that there were limitations put on the music really bothered me.
They announced that Scott Storch and T-Pain are gonna battle. Then they announced, it's gonna be Scott Storch and Manny Fresh. So I hit up Swiss, like, what's up with that? Like, I wanted to see that battle. You know, both of them got a lot of bangers. And so me and Swiss are on the phone talking, and he's like, you know, we actually want you to battle T-Pain. I was like, what?
I didn't want anything to be tainted for myself or her with a competition. And when you say Verzuz, that is naturally what you think of.
Music is a very competitive game. From beginning, music has been competition.
Understand that there's no winner outside of the culture. The culture wins when we come together in this way.
So we put it together and decide, say we're gonna be same place, have two DJs and just slug it out.
I thought about it for a second. I was like, man, he got a lot of goddamn records. Cause I really wanted to do this, but I was like, all right, cool, man. Yeah, I do it.
Once the announcement came out, then the requests started coming in.
Boy, you are so fine, angel of mine.
We only have 20 songs apiece that we can play.
The number one thing everybody wants to do in this battle is you want to go second.
Me going second was just me feeling like that was the hospitable thing to do.
Because if you second, you can always counteract whatever the first track was. So I prepared by lining up on a piece of paper. I had a little spreadsheet, every song I thought he would play, and then I had on that same sheet every reply to each one of his songs.
We did not have to prepare, we just have to go in there and do what we do.
I was thrown off that he started the first damn song was Good Life, because that was such a huge record. Okay, I gotta go ahead and burn that Get Low card, so I hit him with Get Low. Get low, get low, get low, get low, get low, get low. And I think at the same time, people watching were like, man, they going hard early. This is gonna be a good one.
Round 3, Dropping So Gone, was a stage in my life where I was just fighting fighting for a lot of different things.
I'm so gone.
Showdowns was actually created off of a phone conversation. We were in the booth working on a completely different thing, and I thought the mic was off, and apparently it was not off. And I was talking my talk, and it became one of my most beloved records ever.
Just to show you Monica not having it.
I was really going through it, and those records are the records that women really connect with because they go through it on a daily basis.
I like Monica because she's my singer, like, seriously.
She played so many dope joints, and I like the way she was playing like little remixes of the songs too, like little slick little versions.
I am a fashion man. This is what I do. I like to look good and I like to smell good, so nothing wrong with that. I'm the girls them sugar, so you have to dress the part.
Beenie man are the girls them sugar. The girls them world class lover. The girls them need this. When me love them shape and figure.
I did the song in Jamaica by itself. I call up Neptunes because by this now me and Farrell are friend, you know. So he come in and him say, all right, Beans, I got this beat. Let's see if you like it. I say, all right. I say Sim Simma and you sing Girls Them Sugar. Me I say, all right, we'll get it. Sim Simma, Beenie Man and the Girls Them Sugar. Sim Simma, it worked.
My friend, Miss Amy Johnson, was like, you gonna play Cableton, right? Like a couple days before the battle. And I was like, man, I forgot about that. And I was like, that is gonna mess people up because nobody knows I did that.
The Boy Is Mine is a song that it was controversial from the second that it was released. And we were okay with that. But I was a bit shocked to find out that some people actually thought it was an actual boy. There was no boy.
I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. Even lost your man.
So when we actually started singing a little bit of it, kind of playing with it at the end of the verses, it made us really want to actually perform it again at some point.
So round 6, T-Pain comes with Got Money. Huge record. And I came with Damn because I just think Damn was just one of those records that when Damn came out, it just changed the narrative also, like Got Money did, of what was going on at the time. I think Damn maybe culturally influenced the culture more because we had the A-Town Stomp in the video, and you really felt watching that video what Atlanta was about. The favorite all-time moment from Beenie Man, and one of my favorite moments from any Verzuz, I think it might be number 1, is when they were going back to back over that EDM song. Because that is so unexpected, but it shows the versatility of these guys. And it was just like, wow. And of course, it's two. Do you want to be that guy? Do you want to be that guy?
One of the most memorable moments in the Verzuz, I think right time when the police are walking at the room, bridge. Jamaica and the curfew and the party now keep, so nobody not supposed to be out after 8. The Verzuz start at 8 o'clock, so we don't have beat the curfew already. Yeah, you must walk away because you see, we are Jamaican, you know, this is the problem. We will fight. Trust me, because you see, The only thing can make a musician get mad is stop him from rap or stop him from sing.
I would love for the continuation of what started to happen in that room to be a huge performance where people could really come out, and maybe that could be something that happens when we're safely able to go back to concerts and really get that energy, because that energy is really real.
If this pandemic over and Verzuz decide to them out, Beenie Man and Bun Ticket live on stage, national stadium. The only bad thing, I'm going to be the artist on stage. I wish I was a fan to be inside that audience to watch that live. Like, seriously, trust me, I open to that idea anytime.
Verzuz definitely inspired, a lot of people to go back in the studio. I've seen people on Instagram comment and Twitter, not about per se my Verzuz, but just they got inspired after watching Verzuz and seeing, say, Brandy and Monica. They came out in the 90s, and it's 2020, and then, Monica plays her new song and breaks her new song right there on the show.
Watching in plain view, you caught up and tangled in the web of the world. I wish I could save you.
It was motivation, to say the least. I started working on the album in a crazy way, like recording to 9, 10 in the morning after Verzuz. It was just that great, vote of confidence again as well too. And it was just really good motivation.
I have an album coming out, it's called Simmer. So my creative process is always there, whether pandemic or not. As a matter of fact, it gave me more time to be in the studio. So it gave me more time to write, give me more time to listen to the beat, settle in.
This Verzuz was important for a lot of different reasons, in my opinion, but I think that it happened at such a great time because people do feel helpless. People weren't celebrating as much. They're losing jobs. They have family members that are sick. They've lost family members.
It gave us something to look forward to. It gave us a lot to talk about amongst ourselves.
Without music, in this pandemic, especially black music, my lad, may I tell you the honest truth, people that lose them sanity, enough people that get insane. More crazy with that out there, and we're out there already.
This was almost like a moment in time that could take you out of that. Not that we want to be out of it, because we all know what we're fighting for and what we're learning and what the purpose of a lot of this is. But it gave us a minute to just enjoy each other. And that to me is what made this Verzuz so important.
With the racial tension in this country, the racial climate we're living in, the continued injustices put upon us as black folks, we needed something. We tired. We tired.
If you're watching news, you're going to depress, but trust me. Every time you hear on the news, it's one more black man dead. Next black man dead on this. And then, this pandemic, because so much black people dead from it, you are going to come out to see a policeman lean down in a black man's neck. You have to listen to some great song, get that off of your mind.
Black music has always had a healing that's hidden within it. It's always had a soul.
Baby, that's just why I love you so much. I love only you.
People, copied it, recreated it. They created other genres for it, but nobody does it the way that we do it.
We just needed that positivity, and the way everybody came together on social media and to watch it and converse about it is just, amazing.
The Verzuz Clash is a win overall for black people and black music, because at this time we've been taking a lot of losses, So this Verzuz give us some win right through.
We saved, the internet. We saved music. What was people looking at during the quarantine? It wasn't pop music. It wasn't EDM. It was black music. It was hip hop. It was, Verzuz, R&B. That's what they were watching. That's what was exploding. What they making all the TikToks of? Black music. So black music as a whole won with Verzuz and throughout this whole pandemic.
Long live the good music.
Now you know me have the girl them power. Who no cool and listen my heart to say.